Welcome to the world of Dishonored. Dishonored is one of those games that didn't just age well, it aged beautifully. Released in 2012, this game somehow feels more intentional than a lot of the modern titles we see nowadays. From its art style to its atmosphere to the way every single choice you make actually matters. This is Dunwall, a city drowning in plague, corruption, and rats, where power isn't just something you hold, it's something you decide how to use. Dishonored is a first-person stealth action game, but calling it just stealth doesn't do it justice. You can ghost through entire levels without ever being seen, or you can turn the city into an absolute nightmare. The game doesn't tell you what the right way to play is, it just reacts to you. Kill too much, the world will grow darker. Show some restraint, hope will still exist. Dishonored stands out because of its art direction. It didn't chase realism as we all know, most modern titles. It chose style, and because of that, the game feels timeless in today's day and age. So I decided to 100% complete it. Every mission, choice, outcome, and what I found is that Dishonored isn't just a stealth game. It's a game about consequences. So join me on 100%ing the game. And to make this playthrough very special, I'm going to be putting this on very hard. Do I gain anything from this? Absolutely not, but let's rock and let's roll. You play as Corvo Otano, royal protector to the Empress of Dunwall. After returning from a diplomatic trip, the Empress is assassinated, her daughter Emily's kidnapped, and you're framed for it. From here on out, the game gives you one simple freedom: how you deal with the people responsible.
It's all coming apart.
Corvo wakes up in Coldridge Prison, branded a traitor, locked away and waiting for execution. No powers, no weapons, just a steel door and the sound of guards outside. Then the first sign that he's not alone. A meal tray with a key hidden inside, a message from a friend on the outside. And just like that, the game begins. After picking up the key to our cell, whoever gave us this key wants us to escape from this hell. We pick up the weapon, and this also sets up our first two achievements of the run. We'll be getting Vanished and Dishonored. Now luckily for us, that's the easiest achievements in the beginning. After entering the interrogation room, we find a bomb. This is gonna be helping our escape. After planting the bomb on the gate, we can finally escape this prison. Jumping down into the sewers, we escape line of sight of the guards. We then find out why this plague is so dangerous. Uh-oh. That's gonna be too graphic for YouTube. Whoever wants us to escape gave us weapons too. After knocking out a couple of guards, we finally meet with Samuel the boatman. Then we're greeted with the legendary sound. Vanished! Our first achievement! Yay! Samuel then brings us to the Hound Pit's pub, and we're greeted by the next achievement of the run. After entering the pub, we meet with Lord Pendleton and Admiral Havelock. These are the loyalists. They will do anything and everything they can to overthrow the Lord Regent and his supporters. But first, because we are wanted, we have to meet with Piero, the man crafting our beautiful mask.
There. Can you see normally? Lens out of alignment.
After purchasing a few things from Piero, we wake up in the void. This is where we will be encountering the Outsider.
I am the Outsider, and this is my mark.
Because I wanted to begin this run doing the non-lethal approach for clean hands, I'm also going to be doing mostly flesh and steel. After waking up from the void, we then collect our next achievement. Going back downstairs, we go back to Admiral Havelock. As I mentioned earlier, our next target is High Overseer Campbell. Unfortunately for this man, High Overseer Campbell, we need this black book. In his book has Emily's location and everyone who supports the Lord Regent. We then meet with Callista, a servant. She has a family member in the City Watch. His name is Captain Curno, and she wants us to help save him. She thinks he's gonna be poisoned tonight. After arriving with Samuel to the Dunwall Distillery District, unfortunately, due to the amount of guards in this area, we're forced to use the rooftops. Using this air vent, we finally reached the door to Holiger Square. and we can finally proceed to take down Overseer Campbell. After entering Holger Square, we save this guy, and we proceed to take down High Overseer Campbell. After climbing a couple boxes, and then onto an AC unit, we then proceed onto the actual district. Eliminate High Overseer Campbell. This is Captain Kerno. After following them downstairs, we knock out Captain Kerno first, and then we take down High Overseer Campbell. Finally taking down Overseer Campbell, we put him in this chair, and this is how it plays out. Woo! Hooray! 30 minutes into this goddamn recording, bro. Where's the bushwood? We then got our 4th achievement of the run. Now we gotta take this guy to a safe location. And just to be safe, I'm making a save so I don't lose the progress I've already made. I don't know who thought it was a good idea to make a trash can the safe location, but we rescued Captain Kerno and we can proceed further on. We're finally able to beat the level! Take a look at the huge jump we make in our achievement run, guys. Yes! Let's go, baby! After returning to the Hound Pits pub, we talk to the Loyalists again. As we make our way back to the Dunwall Distillery District, we're greeted with the Chaos system. It works like this. The more people you kill in the world, the more deadly your Dunwall becomes. More rats and weepers on the streets. The less people you kill, the more safer the world becomes. Fortunately for us, the non-lethal approach has us do the Slackjaw side quest. In summary, Slackjaw wants us to go ahead and find one of his right-hand men who've been killed. We then make our way to Dr. Galvani's office. We come across Slackjaw's right-hand man. Being the goated assassin we are, we take the audio log and we go right back to Slackjaw. After giving the news to Slackjaw, he then gives us our next assignment, which segues us to the achievement called The Art of the Steal. It involves us stealing from the safe before giving the combination to Slackjaw. After torturing this masochist for what felt like forever, we then proceed into his apartment. Because he gave us the safe combination first, it allows us to steal the loot before we give it to Slackjaw. Before going to the art dealer's apartment, we find young Lady Emily first. This is where we also get our 8th achievement. Putting in the safe combination before Slackjaw, we break into the safe, steal whatever valuable is in here, and then we deliver the code to Slackjaw. What I forgot to mention earlier was because we went out of our way to get the safe combination for him, he would take care of the twins for us. Basically the non-lethal approach. Let's go! Making our way back to Samuel and Emily, we finally escape. After arriving with Emily, the servants happily welcome her. We then talk to Havelock and he thanks us for what we've done over the course of one night. Havelock then wants to talk to us about capturing our next target, Anton Sokolov. Footage got corrupted, but the whole spiel is reaching the top of the bridge and getting King of the World. After returning Sokolov, we get some sleep. Emily wakes us up. But I suppose it's okay because apparently, according to the devs, we're her father. Which caught me off guard, but I mean, shoot, it is what it is. After attempting to get information from Sokolov, he refuses to give us any information. So, we go the best route we can and bribe him. Finding out Piero has the brandy we need to bribe Sokolov, I attempt to make the purchase off of him. We catch Piero in the act of peeping. After getting the brandy and giving it to Sokolov, he tells us information about the Boyle sisters. He doesn't know which Boyle he painted, he just knows that there's going to be a party tonight at their manor. One of those Boyle sisters is with Lord Regent, and it's our job to hunt them down. Stealing 200 worth of coins nets us the achievement Thief. Unfortunately, for our non-lethal approach, we have to speak to that guy right over there. After hearing him out, unfortunately he doesn't build a good case for himself. He wants us to kidnap one of the sisters for him. That sister is the same sister we're supposed to kill. But because this is non-lethal, this is the only route, unfortunately. After making our way upstairs and finding out which sister it is that's talking to the Lord Regent, we find out it's Lydia. So unfortunately for her, we've got to kidnap her. After knocking her unconscious, we deliver her to Lord Brisby, the same guy that wants us to kidnap her. After committing what felt like a crime, we finally go back to Samuel. It seems to me like we've returned back to where it all began, Dunwall Tower, but this time, because the Lord Regent's in control, a lot of things have definitely changed. After breaking into the tower, we find the propaganda officer. He tells us of a way we can bring down the Lord Regent without having to kill him. Fortunately, it's in the Lord Regent's safe. After returning back to the propaganda officer with the information, we put in the recording and the Lord Regent is exposed. Now he has no more power because of what he's caused to the city. Completing the level also nets us poetic justice. We took down every key target using indirect means. After returning home, we celebrate. Corvo changing the course of history and Emily being the next empress in line. We've been betrayed. Without a doubt, it's because they're trying to tie up any loose ends, and they believe we're a loose end. Thankfully, Samuel doesn't really poison us, so that's a plus for him. Unfortunately for us, we meet back with Dowd. Dowd doesn't look like he's changed. He throws our tools down this damn hole and then somebody beats us. Waking up in a hole, we begin probably one of the longest missions in the entire game. Mission 7, the Flooded District. Making our way back to our loot segues us to the next achievement. We make our way into Dowd's base, steal his bone charm, steal his key, and escape like nothing ever happened. Escaping the Flooded District, we make it back to the Hound Pit's pub. We end up finding Piero and Sokolov, who ended up hiding after the Loyalists took control. After knocking all the guards unconscious, we come across a letter from Emily. We also come across Emily's artwork of us. Using the signal flare, we grab Samuel's attention and he comes to our aid. With Samuel, we head towards King Sparrow Lighthouse, the same lighthouse the previous Lord Regent built, the same lighthouse that has the Loyalists cooped up at the top. As we make our way in, we face little to no resistance because of our passive run so far. Blinking to this catwalk and up this giant wall. Taking the low ground, we find an alternate route to getting towards the elevator. Of course, avoiding all the guards, we find an alternate route that leads to the rooftop. After what felt like an eternity, we finally can save Emily. Truly save Emily.
Yeah, I'm going to make you Corvo! I knew you'd come. Is it going to be okay now? Will I be Empress?
After saving Emily, we also unlock 5 other achievements. As we see Emily take the throne, Piero and Sokolov make the cure, Callista and Kerno together, and Samuel survives. I forgot to capture the recording, but there's 5 bodies, and this opens up our next achievement, Cleaner! Continuing our lethal run, we're going to be doing the side quests as well, so we can get Gentleman's Collar and Street Conspiracy, respective for Granny Rags and Slackjaw. After helping Granny with her first objective, we have to help her with her second, which is poisoning Slackjaw's distillery district. Grabbing the Plague Rat sample in Dr. Gavani's office, we take it back to Slackjaw's territory. Placing the sample in the bootleg elixir, we proceed on to our next achievement. Yes! 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 Now being halfway through the achievements, we return to Granny Rags to get our next gift. Of course, we gotta get our 26th achievement. Moving on to the 27th achievement. Because I said earlier we're doing side quests, of course we're gonna be doing the Slackjaw side quest as well. Unfortunately for Morgan here, he's basically cooked alive, if you know what I mean. And we got our 28th achievement of the run. Killing Custis, taking this, and reporting to Slackjaw. We knock out Sokolov, grab this painting, and take him to Sammy. Arguably the easiest achievement in the game. Making our way into the party, we nab this painting and this painting, along the way killing the boil we need to kill. We then end up in the perfect scenario to get Hornet's Nest. Trying to infiltrate Dunwall Tower, we take possession of a fish. to finish this mission off, happily throwing off the Lord Regent. We then nab this painting. We end up getting the achievement called Food Chain. Despite me hearing him out, I decided to kill him anyways. As we're collecting this last blueprint, we head into the old Donwall sewers, collecting the last painting we need for Art Dealer and helping Slackjaw kill Granny Rags. Reloading the save, we then decide to help Granny Rags. We are then gifted a rune and the achievement Gentleman's Collar. For peace of mind, because how awesome Slackjaw is, I reload the save and help him again. After entering the Hound Pit's pub, we help Piero and Sokolov. I don't know on how God's green earth I got versatile, but I did. We then get Lights Out, Manipulator, and last but not least, Inhabitant and Creepy Crawl. And finally giving Havelock the treatment he deserves. We protect Lady Emily.
I always knew you would come. You're my hero.
Due to unfortunate circumstances, because for whatever reason the editor I used decided to have some issues, it corrupted some of the footage, but here's the rest of the achievements. Well, that's all folks. Thank you for watching. If you guys want me to post the DLCs as well, help this video get to 200 likes and I'll consider it.